There's a new section of road they just completed in my favorite place to drive. I'm going to show you some pictures and videos there in just a second. But I've been driving this beautiful zinc yellow Mach 1. I absolutely love it. Perfect daily driver. Been having a great time taking it places, enjoying the cool mornings to drive around, and this car has been doing just perfect. I love taking it places where I grew up. These are kind of some special places. You'll see some of that too here coming up, but nice little parking area here. I did take the car out to a nice place to go get something to eat, and to get there I took the new road which they just completed. I've been waiting for them to make this. Now they had torn this road out, which was relatively new anyway, so I was pretty sad about that. But they actually tore it out so they can make it wider and extend it. So here it is. So the next thing I did with the yellow Mach 1 was I took it on 2 road trips to Las Vegas to go watch the Mayhem racing. I love that desert drive down to Vegas. It's awesome. I've always loved Midnight Mayhem, the event that they put on at the racetrack. It's for street cars. It's to keep people from street racing. And so it's all street legal cars, everything you would find at car meets, everything you would see on the road. And I would participate in these races all the time with the Bullet. It's just so fun to go down there and see a bunch of street cars racing. You know, coyotes, a lot of Challengers and Scat Packs, you know, Mopars everywhere. They actually have quite a good representation down there of Mopars. You know, Camaros, GTOs, Trans Ams, all my favorite cars. And as you can see in these pictures, I got there a little bit early. I love this whole area. It's just such a nice big open place to go enjoy racing. I like to get there early and watch all the cars as they come in. I like to walk through the staging lanes and see the cars up close. Really, really cool. So I parked where I knew I could see the car from the grandstands, and so here you are looking at it. See the yellow Mach 1 right there in the middle. Pretty cool to be able to just check up on it once in a while, but look how beautiful of a night. Just nice and cool. I mean, it was still kind of warm, but better than the 110, 115 weather I've been seeing around here. But here's the racetrack. I always like coming here early. And you could see this picture of the Mach 1. There's a crazy sunset, and that's because the smoke from the California fires was making its way all the way out here to Vegas. And if you look at these pictures when I got home real quick, I mean, we're going to travel back home and then back here to the racetrack. Look back home, these pictures, it's just smoke in the sky. You can't even see the mountains very well. I couldn't believe how much smoke there was from all these fires. I mean, there's mountain ranges beyond those mountains that you should be able to see this time of day. I also had plans to meet up with a friend who's down there in Vegas, who I met on Instagram. His name is Torch_Mach with the X at the end. We had messaged a little bit back and forth and found out that he was in Vegas too. He has this Torch Red Mach 1 that's at home in Colorado, and he has this beautiful 03 Terminator in dark shadow gray. And he also has a 96 Mustang GT that he daily drives. This is Really cool car, has the same wheels that mine had on it, so really cool to see. It was really nice to go down and talk to him, and we got along just great. It's always fun to meet people in person who you talk with on Instagram. You see their cars and you talk back and forth. And so this is just a little walk around of his '03 Cobra. It was out there in the parking lot when we were done. I just really thought it would be nice to walk around and see the car, and it looked great. So my wife and I went to this gas station that's right near the speedway and got gas, and it was really interesting because it reminded me of a time when I had my other yellow Mach 1. So this is my current Mach 1, but look at this picture, the same place, same pump, everything, with my other yellow Mach 1 that I had 2 years ago. And you can see I went down here with my friends. Red Fire '04 40th anniversary interior upgrade package car. It was a fun time. We went to the track, he raced. Unfortunately, he doesn't have this car anymore, but I could put the link of this video in the description because it was my other Mach 1. It was 2 years ago, which is really interesting because I bought my yellow Mach 1, the one I have now, 2 years exactly from the time I had bought my other yellow Mach 1. And if I look back at the date, here it is, the exact same time of the year. 2 years later, I'm taking my new yellow Mach 1 to the racetrack and going to the same places that I took my other one. So that's really interesting. So I got back from the racetrack, enjoyed driving the Mach 1 around. These are some of my favorite places to go. These are places where I grew up, and I just love taking the Mach 1 here this time of year. You can see this is the road to the old airport where I used to go with my parents all the time, so very special place. This is a church parking lot that gets really shady in the evenings, and I like taking my kids there and just visiting this whole tree. I used to climb that tree when I was little, and so a really cool time of year to be driving this car, especially yellow as the fall is coming in, really important to me. But my friend texted me and said, "Hey, are you going to the races tonight?" And I didn't know there was another Midnight Mayhem that night, and so we made plans real quick to go ahead and go down to the races together. We took the Mach 1 again. And so right when we got into town, got gas at that same gas station. So here we are back in the same place, just a couple of weeks apart. Mach 1 did a fantastic job driving down there. Love parking it there in that nice big parking lot. Just a really nice evening of racing. There were a lot of really nice cars there, but here in the right lane, if you look to the right, is a dark shadow gray Mach 1 that was there at the track, and it was really interesting. It was not in the best shape, but it had a Roush body kit, Roush front bumper, and the rear covers for the dual exhaust, side exit exhaust. Interesting to see another Mach 1 at the track there. Now, he spun like crazy, and he ran a 16-second quarter mile, so not that great, but real awesome to see a Mach 1 racing down the track, and nice to have mine out in the parking lot to go back to when this was all over. 15, 16, 90. So we had a great time. There's the Mach 1 out in the parking lot. Awesome to walk back to this car in great shape, drive it home. So I got the car back home, and I've just been daily driving it since. So that's just the update on the zinc yellow Mach 1. A lot of enjoyment. Not a whole lot of things to fix on it at this point, just a lot of enjoyment. And I do have a couple things I'm going to do to the car soon, and so stay tuned for those update videos. But I just want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank all my friends, everybody I meet through social media. It's so fun to even meet you guys in person, like down at the racetrack and everything. I want to thank everybody for watching the videos and for your comments. I love reading the comments. I want to thank everyone for being so nice and for the conversations that I see in the comments amongst everybody. It's a nice community. It's a good group of friends. I see a lot of people who are watching the videos consistently and talking amongst each other, and I'm grateful for that friendship. So I want to thank everybody for that. But Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more Mustang content.